No stars. Okay, so that was the first tip off, and so then
you can see the Earth.
you can see light reflected off of objects. Okay, as we look in this space, we say this place is filled with light. We do not see any lines of light between us. We only see what is illuminated by the light, what the light reflects off of.
Yeah.
We do not see the light itself. There, you see that laser beam?
Right.
No, you don't see the laser beam. You see the laser beam? No, it's because it's off. Boy,
Right every time.
That worked every time, man. Okay, you can see where the... Okay, between you and me?
No.
No, it's not there. You cannot see light. Okay? It's really important to understand this.
Sometimes you can see it. Oh, that's right. You see the dust.
You see the dust particles. Right. You see only what light reflects off of. So when you actually look at a source in outer space, it is not transmitted. Light is not transmitted in the visible spectrum in outer space. Period.
So then how would the Hubble telescope take
It will blind you, but you can't see it. They do need those damn
So basically
gold reflectors. But you can look straight at the sun, not see anything, and you're blind. It is not visible.
So in other words, the telescope has to have some kind of lens where light
It
reflects
needs
off.
a diffraction lens. Okay, what really sealed the deal for Tom Brown in his research is he found one of those coffee table, like 18 by 24, coffee table things, that cost $500. It had 400 pages in it, 5,000 photographs of the sun. It was shown in every spectrum, gamma rays and infrared, and X-rays, you name it. There were in that book, put out by NASA as like the definitive study of the sun. There was not one single photograph in the book of the sun in the visible spectrum. None.
It was taken from outer space.
Taken from outer space. Right. What you see is the refraction of the sun in the upper atmosphere. That's all you see. And it's not what it looks like. And the minute you get out of the atmosphere, you got no reflection between you and it. You can't see it.
So if you took if you went in outer space and took a pinhole camera with just raw photographic film on the back,
something that
no lens in between to diffract with, you're not going to get an image of light.
You may get an image in the infrared or something else. There is no...
Okay.
There's nothing in the visible spectrum. The visible spectrum effect of the sun is created by the upper atmosphere.
Right.
So the Earth reflecting off the atmosphere.
No, the radiation from the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, what you see is, you see a yellow orb in a blue background because the upper atmosphere actually diffracts the light into those two spectrums.
Right.
You don't just see orange against black. You don't just see blues. You always see the yellow and blue.
So if I understand it correctly, if I took the pinhole camera and pointed at the sun, I will get no image. But if I pointed it at the moon or the earth, I would get an image because it's reflecting off
You see the objects that the light reflects off.
But the sun, I would get no image unless I was in a different
because you
spectrum.
were pointing it right at the source of light. Because you can't, because light is not visible.
Right.
You cannot see the light. We have been lied to in such a wholesale manner about almost the nature of everything.
Oh yeah.
That it's
You can't see the stars or anything.
no, those are all
Sources.
created. Those are all the stars you see are created. The vision of them is created by the upper atmosphere.
So the reason that the space shuttle, they have that window and they have atmosphere inside the shuttle, that's why when they look outside the
No, they created diffraction gratings in the windows so you could see them. Because the early ones didn't. That was the other thing. Is Tom Brown called some of the old astronauts and asked them. They said no. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, I don't care. I don't care if anybody believes me. I'm just a crackpot.
That was a given. We were just
You're just amused.
Wow, that's quite amazing.
yeah, isn't it?
We're all off the same page, right?
If you're really that series Thunderbolts of the Gods or the Electric Universe, either one of those.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's a theory of the the electrical connectivity between the planets.
Okay.
Just from and the guys basically think that the sun is really the magneto. It's an iron core, and
He says the sun has the iron core.
and it's a magneto. There's a website called The Surface of the Sun, and they have pictures of the sun's surface on it.
That's interesting because see, I don't even understand why the Earth has a magnetic field because they say it's from the iron core, and I believe that the Earth has an iron core. But its temperature is way above the Curie point, so it can't hold a magnetic field.
Yeah.
So that isn't it.
Darn.
Bummer, huh? All those pesky details, right?
This guy he has an alternate model of the sun and why it does. He uses a lot of the Chandra stuff and the X-ray stuff to go through why he feels like they have it layered the wrong way. He puts the helium layer in a different spot, puts the RO layer in a different spot, and he's done a really good job of taking some of the pictures and just showing some features on the sun, and then a year later or whatever he comes back and the sunspot occurs in the same spot and it looks the same out on the surface. You know, mountains and things like that. So he feels a cast iron core, or an iron core.
Yep. I've never been there,
Nearby.
so can't
If you
say.
did, you couldn't see it.